Yo, what is up, guys? It is Angel coming back at you with another awesome review. And today we got the brand new amazing Yamaguchi Ryu Hayabusa. I don't know if I said that right, but let me know in the comments down below if I butchered that name. Hopefully not, aka Ninja Gaiden 2. Definitely a nostalgic character for me, especially from childhood, because this is the game that I played on my Xbox 360, one of the first consoles I ever got. And man, when I saw promo images of this figure, I had to get it. Looking at the front of the box, this is the standard new amazing Yamaguchi box design. I actually like it a lot. It's kind of funny to me. It looks like how Apple would package something if they had action figures. We got the back, or the side, I mean. Back showing all this awesome photography of the figure, and then we got the left side. And yeah, mine also did come with the bonus. Here it is right here, which is an extra sword. I can't talk. I'm not sure if he has another one of these. I'm probably tripping. So he has a sword. I don't know if it's the same sword. No, it's not. But yeah, I'm super excited. Let's go ahead and crack this thing open and see what's inside. All right, so we got the amazing Yamaguchi Ninja Gaiden 2 action figure out of the package. And I have to say, initial impressions, he definitely has that great quality feel in that buttery joint smoothness that at least amazing Yamaguchi has been doing recently. As far as I could tell, nothing falls apart. I know there's a QC issue with his leg falling off or his knee joint popping off easy. I don't have that. At least I don't want to jinx it. Hopefully I don't have that, period. But let's go ahead and run through the accessories and see what he's got, because there is a lot to look through here. He's got a bunch of hands. So, you know, we got a whole bunch of cool hands here. And I love the detail and sculpt work amazing Yamaguchi does with their figures. One thing that doesn't disappoint me is their sculpting. I know a lot of people are off-put by the joints, but every figure they have is completely brand new sculpt. So I do appreciate that. We got a bunch of different cool types of hands here for different, like, throwing effects, punching, fighting effects, pointing. That's great. And then he does have this really dope weapon with it. Metal chain. That's really cool. And then obviously he has his sword, which fits like a glove in there. Very nice looking sword. And then he has the, you know, the back part that connects to the sword. And then I believe you could put this on his back. Very easy. And then he has arms that he actually can swap. So you get the claw hands, which is in the game. You know, you get that weapon. And then you also get the feet, which is like the climb things. Those can pop out. And I like how they put this in there to make sure the peg isn't too tight when you pop it in. And then he gets 2 ninja stars. So a lot of cool accessories. He does come with a stand as well. And then I also have the bonus here. I am going to leave it in the package for now, but you can see what we're working with here. It's just another sword that's a completely different design. Glad I hopped on that bonus, though. I always miss out on the bonuses. And then he has his throwing knives, which can come out, I believe. Can they? I don't know. I see image here. Oh, they can pop off his leg. Okay, so... yeah, so they go in with like this peg here. I would be mindful of these though, because I feel like I could lose them. And then yeah, looking at the figure itself, this is a beautiful looking figure. He's got these beautiful eyes. A lot going on here in a small package. This figure's very small. I mean, it feels small. I could be tripping. We'll do size comparisons later. But yeah, let's actually look at the figure. I kind of wanted to do a size comparison, but we'll. The sculpt work is awesome. This is a beautiful figure. I will say one thing about amazing Yamaguchi that I hope they work on is the skin tones. It definitely looks very plasticky, rubbery, which is not a bad thing, but it would have been nice if they added a little bit of paint. Just something to give it a more realistic, like, feel. Or not realistic, but, you know, just a little bit more of the game-ish feel. It just looks too plasticky for me. And then he's got joints all over. So let's go through the articulation here. You can look down very well, look up very well, side to side, no problem. They put joints in very interesting places. And then, you know, we got those ball joints, rotation at the bicep, and then he's got that deep elbow joint that allows him to bend it very well. And then with that elbow joint, you can rotate it at the wrist and rotate at the bicep. It's very tight on mine, so I'm trying to be as careful as possible. Rotation at the wrist, and then depending on how you have the peg position, you know, you can get back and forth, side to side, blah, blah, blah. And then you can get a very nice shoulder articulation. So they go back and forward. This is like their patented shoulder joint. So, you know, he can reach across very well using that shoulder joint, or he can reach back extremely well using that shoulder joint. And then you can get a deep ab crunch side to side, and then the legs can go up and then to the side. You know, you can do the splits somewhat okay. These two legs kind of bump into each other when you do those kind of poses. And then rotation at the thigh, very tight on mine. And then you got a knee bend, which is a really good knee bend. I do like that joint, and I don't. It's definitely a lot more flush than the other joints, but it's kind of a love-hate relationship. And then we got this interesting kind of wiggle rotation at the calf, and then you can go back and forward, and then you get a toe crunch. So yeah, pretty cool. Definitely a lot of great joints to get him into some awesome positions here. Let's see if we can get a good crouching pose here. Something like, you know, perched on a ledge here. I think that should be manageable with this kind of character. I would hope so for a ninja. And then, yeah, and then I also forgot to mention his scarf does have a joint there, but so yeah, you know, you get some deep crouching poses, and he's gonna look great. But yeah, let's go ahead and do some size comparisons, because I want to see what this guy looks like with other figures. All right, so we have him standing in between the Amazing Yamaguchi Agent Venom to the left and the Marvel Legends Captain America to the right. As you can tell, he is very small, just to give you that comparison. You know, look at these two standing next to each other. Amazing Yamaguchi Agent Venom just kind of, I guess, stands face to face. I actually take that back. When you put their heads next to each other, oh, they actually do. No, he's taller. But not by much. It's just Agent Venom's definitely a bigger figure. But yeah, this guy's a tiny guy. I'm not sure his actual height in the game, but Ninja Gaiden is definitely a smaller dude, at least action figure wise. But I still think he looks fantastic. I mean, he's a ninja, so you know, ninjas are small, agile guys, and yeah, I still think he's great. And then one last thing before we go on to the end is popping out his arms is super easy. And same with his, well, actually I haven't tried this yet, but yeah, same with the feet and the arms. So I'm really happy about that, because I was kind of stressing about that. I mean, usually popping and swapping pieces on most figures can be a headache But this guy in particular, it's very easy, and I'm glad Kyoto engineered it like this. But let's go ahead and pop these on. Look at that, guys. See, that is super sick. I mean, all these accessories come with them. Like, it's insane. I think it's absolutely worth it. Man, this looks so dope, dude. Straight pulled out of the game. I'm like actually in love with this figure. And I really hope I don't have any issues with the leg popping off later. But so far, we're pretty good. All right, guys, so honestly, at the end of the day, I absolutely love this figure. It feels so good in your hands. This thing is absolute hand candy. If you're a fan of the game, this is a dream come true. I know there's some other Ninja Gaiden figures that are coming out soon, but for now, this pleases all my cravings for a video game action figure of this character. I love it. I really don't have any issues. This is what we were expecting. I don't really know how people can complain about a figure besides the leg popping off. Complain about how the way it looks when you knew exactly how it was going to look. I'm not surprised with the ball jointed arms and all that stuff. I mean, we've seen that with the Winter Soldier. I still absolutely love the Winter Soldier. And yeah, this met all my expectations, and I definitely had very high expectations for this figure. I think they knocked it out of the park. And yeah, I'm happy to report everything is pretty okay with my figure. I love this thing. This thing is amazing. God, amazing Yamaguchi Revoltech. They have been killing it. They're only getting better. I mean, you got to understand, this figure, or this company, is very new in the grand scheme of action figures. So it's good to be hard on them and give them the feedback they need to hear so they can make better figures in the future. But for what they're putting out now and how quickly they're adapting and evolving, I am very happy to see what they're doing in that scenario. But yeah, I'm gonna give this guy a solid 9.2 out of 10. I'll still judge it how you're supposed to as a reviewer. Obviously, those ugly ball jointed arms. I see a lot of people with that QC issue for the knee, and I really don't think that should be something that even exists anymore. Amazing Yamaguchi, Revoltech, they need to take their time when they're dishing out these figures. We already wait long periods of time for them, so take the extra time, make sure the QC control is good for everybody, and that's more of a review point for everybody. But I love the accessories, I love the feel, I love the articulation, I love the way this thing looks. I'm just in love with this figure. But yeah, guys, if you enjoy the video, feel free to subscribe. I try to drop long videos once or twice a month, and then I do shorts here and there all the time, pretty much. Make sure you follow my other socials, which I will put in the comments down below. And then, yeah, drop a comment showing me, or I'll put it in the description down below. I don't know why my brain's all scrambled, but make sure you drop a comment letting me know what you think. Drop a like, showing some love. And yeah, I appreciate all of you. Thank you for helping me get to 5,000 subscribers. You guys are awesome. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.